Will Donovan Mitchell be the NBA's next GOAT? When talking about the greatness of a player inside the NBA court, the best word to associate with it is GOAT. There are known names in the NBA like Michael Jordan, King Lebron James, and the late Kobe Bryant, RIP Kobe, who have left their legacy as GOATs in the league. However, there is another GOAT that is rising to the top at such a young age. He is no other than Donovan Mitchell. If you're curious whether he can be the potential GOAT player of his generation, then stick around till the end of this video. The 2020 NBA playoffs have only just begun, but the former Louisville men's basketball star is already scorching hot for his Utah Jazz. Kicking off the opening round of the best-of-7 series against the Denver Nuggets, Donovan already exploded for a career-high 57 points in the Jazz's 135-127 overtime loss. The shooting guard went 19 for 33 from the floor with 6 3-pointers while making all 13 of his free throw attempts to easily surpass his previous NBA best of 46 points, which he had done on 3 previous occasions. Mitchell is truly one of the most exciting and electric players to watch in the NBA. A late bloomer in high school, Donovan Mitchell had an inconsistent freshman season at Louisville, coming off the bench and operating mostly off the ball. In his sophomore season, Mitchell used that versatility to lead the Cardinals to 25 wins and an NCAA tournament appearance. He saw time at both guard positions, tallying 4 or more assists in 10 games. He made a big leap as a sophomore, blossoming into a first-team All-ACC and All-Defensive Team member, stepping into a go-to role, especially their team's starting point guard was forced to sit out 6 ACC games with an injury. It took Mitchell one workout to realize his lack of size was a weakness he'd need to compensate for at the next level. He has been labeled as undersized until he gives pundits a reason to tag him otherwise. No player shorter than 6'4" has been selected in the lottery since 2013, and the Cardinals guard is still searching for a true position at the next level. The good news for Mitchell, however, is he makes up for that lack of size in several areas, and his unique skill set has him projected to fall somewhere late in the lottery despite his height. Undersized guards are rarely labeled as plus defenders, but Mitchell, touting a 6'10" wingspan, believes he can contribute immediately on that end of the floor. Mitchell is far more than a defensive whiz. He cited 2 NBA players, Boston's Avery Bradley and Phoenix's Eric Bledsoe, as career trends he could emulate at the next level. Both lockdown defenders averaged career highs in points in the 2017 season while maintaining their staunch defensive presence. He creates instant problems for defenses as soon as he steps on the floor because his first step is one of the best in the league. His quickness allows him to beat almost every defender in the league and forces defenses to scheme everything to keep a group of defenders at the rim when he's on the floor. It's one of the main reasons Utah has made sure to fill their teams with shooters. The more playing time you give to Mitchell, the more room he has to work and score at the basket. And that's part of the reason why his scoring has gone up this season. To counter that first step, defenses try to pack the paint as best as they can to keep Mitchell from the rim. One of the ways Mitchell has adapted has been an improved mid-range game. This season, Mitchell shot 51.7% from 10 to 14 feet. Donovan needs to find out ways to get to the line more. If he can get his free throws from 4 to 7 a game, he'd see a huge uptick in his efficiency production. For example, James Harden shot 11 free throws a game last year. That's a pretty ridiculous number, but if Mitchell can get to the line 6 to 7 times per game, that puts him at a same rate as players like Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, and Russell Westbrook. If Mitchell can find a way to do that, it'll improve every aspect of his scoring. His isolation scoring will improve, and it will make the Jazz offense on the whole improve, since he is such a major part of everything they do. In reality, if the Jazz want to become one of the elite offenses in the league, it will depend on Mitchell taking his scoring to yet another level. It wasn't too long ago that Donovan Mitchell broke the rookie record for 3-pointers. The major reason is Mitchell is one of the best catch-and-shoot 3-point shooters in the league. According to NBA stats, of players that take at least 2.5 catch-and-shoot 3-point attempts per game, Mitchell is number 15 in percentage at 43.7%. That spot-up shooting is a real weapon, and has been a major reason Mitchell has been such a prolific scorer. The only criticism for Mitchell in this area is that he needs to take more. This shot is why he's one of the elite shooting guards in the league, and why having a high-level point guard next to him is so valuable. The other reason, Mitchell is shooting 31% from 3 on pull-up threes. That pull-up percentage is one of the things keeping him from superstar status. But when that pull-up 3 percentage rises, the sky is the limit. On the other hand, one of the most underappreciated aspects of Donovan Mitchell's game is his passing. Since he entered the league, he's dished out about 4 assists per game every year. His passing is one of those secret ingredients that make him such a fun player to watch and why he helps you win. It's like that secret menu item at your favorite restaurant that you only know about if you've been there enough times. Mitchell can truly make every pass, whether it's easy or difficult. He can make a cross-court pass to an open corner 3 or the simple drive and dish to an open shooter. We've even seen him throw fastballs in transition like an outfielder to home plate. Like his spot-up shooting, the only criticism for Mitchell's passing is that he just needs to do it more. Since taking over after Gordon Hayward left, it seems Mitchell has felt the necessity to carry the team on his back. Now that the team has been filled with multiple weapons around him, he can be a facilitator more often. The more he facilitates, the more it will open up other aspects of his game. And that's probably the most exciting part of Mitchell's game, is the room for growth. He has specific areas of his game that can improve pretty easily with time. The ceiling is way up there. In conclusion, it would be too early to say that Donovan Mitchell would be the next GOAT, but if he continues to exert the same dedication in improving his skill, we might be seeing a new GOAT years from now. Make sure to keep posted with our videos to keep yourselves updated with your favorite stars' whereabouts. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more.